sign this check over to your brother, or you don't leave this room alive. I froze. The paper in front of me wasn't just any check, it was $750,000, my grandfather's gift for my 32nd birthday, sliding across the table like ransom money. "Happy birthday, Maya," my mother said without even looking at me. Not a smile. Not a word, just a stare. "And that check?" I didn't reach for it. My father locked the door. Then, holding his phone, he turned the screen toward me. A black SUV was parked in our driveway. 2 men inside, faces unreadable. "The collectors are outside," he said. "Leo's debt, or they come in." Panic wasn't an option. Not tonight. I'd spent years learning to keep calm while the world collapsed around me. Panic makes people stupid. And right now, I needed to be smarter than anyone in this room. I glanced at the sad little cupcake my mother had set before me. One candle, unlit. A stale store-bought thing. For a moment, I wasn't 32. I was 12 again, wishing I mattered more than Leo, wishing my parents could see me without expectation, without calculation. But that wish died with the smoke of the candle I blew out, not in sadness, but in strategy. The child in me died. The forensic auditor took over. I leaned back, voice flat and terrifyingly calm. "If I sign this check, Leo is dead by sunrise." Sylvia, my mother, blinked. "What are you talking about?" "It's money, it saves him." I leaned forward. "Not if the money triggers the AML freeze. 500,000 moves overnight? Bank flags it, the account locks. The collectors get impatient. Leo doesn't survive." Victor, my father, broke into sweat. "Then what do we do?" "Hide the asset, make it look legitimate, transfer the house into a blind trust under a corporate shell. Asset protection, corporate acquisition. Instant liquidity. The collectors see nothing. You remain judgment proof. The money moves, Leo gets paid." Their eyes went wide. They didn't know I was lying, they just knew I handled money. Sylvia pushed her laptop toward me. "Do it, Maya." I smiled, not happily, not kindly, a cold, calculated predator smile. Victor scrambled to get his laptop, still panicked, still thinking he was in control. I didn't flinch. I was already 10 moves ahead. "This house," I said, spinning the laptop to face them, "was bought with my trauma. Every marble tile, every chandelier, every renovation, they paid for it with my settlement when I was 19. Leo blew through my pain money on gambling and legal defense. You didn't care. Now you'll fix it." Sylvia's face twisted in fury. "You're helping us?" "I'm helping the only family member that matters now," I said. "Me." "You're worried about the collectors, the debt, the reputation. I'm worried about balance. Justice. And your blind greed." I opened my laptop and booked a fake emergency online notary slot. They had no idea it was a standard service. All they saw was a ticking clock, a digital waiting room, a sense of panic. Victor's hand hovered over the trackpad. "Maya, if we do this, what about the taxes? The IRS?" I leaned in. "Rapid fire, gift tax thresholds bypassed via corporate asset liquidity exchange. Layering. Equity shielding, emergency asset protection. Everything covered." They nodded, too desperate to understand, too greedy to question. Sylvia lunged for my wrist, nails digging in. Her eyes were feral. "You're doing this because you don't have a choice. You'll follow my instructions." I let a slow, cruel smile spread. "Exactly, I have no choice, but the choice is mine." I guided them through the digital signatures, the pretend corporate forms, the staged notary call. Each click, each signature, each nod from them was a step deeper into the trap. They thought they were controlling the house, saving Leo, but every action sealed their own defeat. The signatures finalized, the notary stamped green. Victor exhaled. Sylvia released my wrist. They thought they'd won. I stood, picked up the $750,000 check, and fed it into the shredder. Smoke and paper. Their ransom gone, my revenge complete. Victor lunged at me. The check? I raised my phone. I'm live streaming. Touch me, the police see everything. Every threat, every move. Game over. Sylvia stared, pale. You lied. I nodded. Of course. I told the truth only when it served me. The house, the money, your greed, it's all mine now. Veritas Holdings LLC, Veritas Latin for truth. The house is repaid. The debt is settled. The balance restored. They were trapped, terrified. And finally, so was I, free from the ghosts of my own childhood. Leo, the so-called golden child, broke into my old apartment weeks later, swinging a tire iron. Empty. I watched him through my cloud security system, smiling. The demons couldn't follow me here. 30 days later, my parents lived in a motel. The house sold. The money secure. Grandpa sent a new check across my desk. $750,000 for my own business this time. My hand didn't shake. I burned the bridges they'd built from my life. Their empire built on my pain was gone. I had my life. My power. My victory. And for the first time in decades, I was just Maya.